All right, so this is the 26-man roster for the Los Angeles Dodgers. I'm going to go through this quick. I don't really think there's a lot to go over. So you got, let's look at the two-way player, of course, Shohei Ohtani. Then you've got four right-handed relievers. So you got four right-handed relievers. Um, I like these picks here. I do. You know, you got Sheehan, you've got Sasaki, you've got Glasnow. What I don't like is Blake Treinen there. I think Blake Treinen being on the roster, I don't care about his postseason experience. He showed against the Phillies. He does not belong there. And not only that, but he's got an ERA over 13, so I'm not sure why you bring him in at all. Sasaki, of course, is your closer. Glasnow is probably your game 3 or game 4 starter. Maybe he comes out of the pen tomorrow or today. Sheehan was up and down, but when he's on, so I'd keep him in there. You've got 5 left-handed relievers. I might not get them all, including Vesia, Bonda, Dreyer, Wrobleski, and so like you got all those guys and Kershaw. So look, Kersh 1 inning, not in a close game. 2 innings if it's not in a close game either. I just don't trust him in a close game. Bonda was absolutely excellent in the second half of the season. The regular season was great in September. Was awesome and lights out in the NLDS, especially Game 3 when they lost. I do like Jack Dreyer. I think he struggles a little bit, but I'm cool with him. I think he's good when he's good. I think Wrobleski is an awesome addition because I do think that um, he really does make a key difference when he's on. He had one fluky game, bad game, but otherwise he can truly make an amazing difference. Um, then, of course, also Ben Kasparius. Ben Kasparius was added. And look, I think Ben Kasparius should have been on the NLDS roster. But Ben Kasparius, the tricky part with him was you say, oh, Jason, he gave up 7 runs in the regular season. Yeah, but he wasn't built up to be a starter. You had Shohei not pitching. You had Blake Snell out. You had Roki Sasaki out. You barely had a rotation. You didn't even have Emmett Sheehan. So I mean, the Dodgers were looking quite desperate, and so they needed to have someone come up as a starter. And unfortunately, it was Ben Kasparius. And I don't say unfortunately in a negative way. It's just he wasn't built up to be a starter. So those runs and that OPS against him, I don't count it, especially because when he went down to the minors, he shoved as a reliever. He shoved as a reliever with the Dodgers. So I'm excited for him. I think with Blake Snell starting game 1 today, I think it's a good idea. I think Yamamoto starting game 2, and then possibly Shohei game 3, possibly game 4, even game 5. I think it's good that you're not letting Shohei pitch this early. I think it's a good thing. I think Shohei needs to get his hitting back and the offense, and he's not going to be facing as many lefties. 16 of his plate appearances were against lefties, and especially that 3/4 spin on that pitch. When they do that, is he struggles with that. So I'm not too worried with Shohei. I'm happy that he's going to be in this series again, and I hope his offense picks up. You do have Justin Dean in the outfield. You have Teoscar and Wright with a righty going today, and Aaron Ashby. And I think Teoscar and Wright, I'm not too happy with either, especially with that E9 error he received against the Reds, but it is 2 series later. Maybe he gets better. I do like Geek in left. I do like Pajes in center. Then you've got your 4 infielders. You've got Mookie, Muncy, Freddie, and Rojas. And Edmund Rojas. And then you've got the 3 Alex Call, Justin Dean, and Hae-Sun Kim. And then you've got Tommy Edman as well. So I know I'm mixing up the positions. There's not a lot surprising with the roster. I know definitely you don't see 3 catchers this time. The 3 catchers is because you don't really need Dalton Rushing. I prefer Ben Rortvet. I think Rortvet, Benny the Vet Rodriguez, as we call him, or Benny Biceps or whatever, or Rorty, the Rottweiler. He is awesome as a game caller. He's a better game caller and play caller than is Rushing, and Rushing is a rookie, so I get it. You might prefer You might prefer Rortvet's offense as well. I'm not really sure there. I think with Hae-Sun Kim, he was great, a great distraction against Kirkering because Kirkering was kind of distracted and he couldn't really tell what was going on when Kim got down the line. So I like him there. I like Alex Call. He's very fast, but Justin Dean is a lot faster as a runner. I don't like him defensively, but I like him on the base paths. So am I surprised by this roster? I'm not surprised by this roster at all. I think it's a good roster. We'll have to see what happens. So that's your 26-man roster for the Los Angeles Dodgers for the NLCS.